If you see a gun, no, if you see a tree, that is what you usually call the front business. Yeah? If you are seeing a tree, you are seeing the front business. If you see a sniper, that is what is called malnoddering. But when you look at both of them, they are coexisting. Are you together? So it depends on what you see. As an MLRO, your work is to see the sniper. If you are still seeing the tree, you belong to the business, not to the compliance side. Tuko pamoja? You come to the insurance sector. For those who like reading novels, who has ever read this book? John Grisham, The Partner. Huh? Have you ever read the book? Huh? You cannot remember. Who has ever read this book and you can be able to remember? This is one of the novels which explains insurance fraud. This guy was a lawyer. He's called Patrick Lanigan. And he attended his own burial. One of the issues which always comes up about the qualities of an MLRO. Number one is somebody who understands the industry. You might be the best MLRO in banking, but when you come to insurance sector, yeah, you are so clueless. Pesa itakuwa inapita tu hivi na huoni ikipita. Are you together? So the very first thing, understand your products and the risks involved into it. Each one of them has different risks. Are you together? Let's come to number 2. For the people in the intermediaries, this one is not for the underwriters. Somebody can explain to us, you acquire a customer, then you hand over the business to the underwriter. Yeah? Yes or no? Yes. So, which details do you hand over to the underwriter? Or how is that arrangement? Somebody. You're from an intermediary? Underwriter? Bank assurance? Okay. Anybody from
So there's an expectation on the policy requirements that the underwriters need. That's in terms of the KYC and the policy application. So as an intermediary, we need to ensure that the customer fills in the required documentation as per the proposal form and attach the subsequent.
Suspicious. Underline the word suspicious. Have that at the back of your mind, that what you're dealing with is suspicion. Hatusemi mtu amefanya makosa, although kuna mahali anaweza kuwa mfanya makosa, but we are dealing with suspicion first. So I talked about IO4. There is need for you to give us high quality data. In as much as you can decide to give us so many STRs, but if you look at the quality of the STR, it is low quality. So low quality, we cannot have a full picture. If you give us half stories or just sentences, we might not be able to get the full picture of what you are encountering on the ground. Now, as I said, we have a variety of reporting institutions. And our databases allow us to prioritize, to give a scope to the reports we receive. Now, if you give us low quality, you might be having a very good suspicion. But the way you have framed it, the way you have completed it, the ranking automatically goes low. So you may be wondering, I am filing STRs, but I'm not getting any feedback. Maybe it's because it's of low quality. Now, point number 3, timely investigations. Freezing, seizures, and confiscation. This is very critical in our work because our mandate is to make sure that we rid the Kenyan economy of these proceeds of crime. So the timeliness of our investigations, of our analysis, is heavily reliant on you giving us quality data. If you give us poor quality data, even if there was something to seize or forfeit, it will slip our hands. Why? Because of low quality. Timely search of subjects and collection of statistics, I don't need to explain that. And then we also have a whole department that deals with development of typologies and research. So the data you feed us, we don't just sit with it. We play around with big data so that we can give extensive research and typologies. Now, these are the 6 elements that make up a quality report. These are the key elements that give us a quality report. Number 1, accuracy, the completeness of the report, consistency of the information given, the clarity of the information given, the relevance and timeliness. So number 1, accuracy. I'll be very quick. These are just basics, and then we get to the crux of the matter. Now, in accuracy, you have to ensure that customer details, transaction amount, dates, policy numbers exactly match the source records. Kwa hiyo application form, wasikuwa wameandika
rely on the information they're giving. Again, we are evaluating behavior. And perhaps if the MLRO wanted to sympathize with the client, they might never have even reported. The reason looks compelling. You know, it's an everyday occurrence for cancellations.
You must be able to be having a process of monitoring abnormal activities, transaction monitoring or activity monitoring. My sister there at the back yesterday asked me, I have known this customer for the last 10, 15 years. My question is, how much do you know about this customer? Can you be able to see consistency in the transactions? The other thing, and I want you to write this somewhere, there's a notion in Kenya that when you're talking about money laundering, you're talking about $1 million and above. A suspicious transaction is not based on transaction amount. Are we together? Let's talk about a premium. How much in terms of premiums can the CEO of say Safaricom give you? Yeah? In amounts of a premium? Yeah? 500,000. Yeah? Per month? Per month, the CEO of Safaricom? Yeah? He's not your client, but we are saying hypothetically. It's a hypothetical. Yeah? Can this guy be able to give you 500,000? Yeah? Ati? Annually? How much can this guy give in say monthly?
Even a million.
Even $1 million? It is you who have said it is not me. Let's say 501 million. Let's come to a teacher.
Which teacher?
High school teacher. Yeah? Public. Yeah? 3,500. Let's not even go to 1 million. Let's go to 500,000. Is this normal? That the CEO of Safaricom can be able to give you a premium monthly of 500,000, is it? Yeah? That a teacher can be able to give you 3,500. Both of them are normal. Now interchange both of them. Tell me about this now. No, tell me about those two transactions now.
Let's see, I think.
For the CEO, it is still okay. For the CEO, is it okay? Yeah? Depending on the products. For the teacher? For the teacher?
If you're talking about a primary school teacher,
Yes. It's still our teacher, the same guy. We had a high school teacher. Let's even put him a high school teacher. Yes, public high school.
yeah, that one is.
That one is abnormal. Yeah? No, I'm saying don't go to the other details now. Look at it on the face value. Desktop review is outrageous. Yeah?
It raises right from here, but it's not abnormal. Let me explain.
Yes.
Because we are discussing here a few of us.
Yes.
The person can be a teacher, but maybe they have.
Hatujafika huko kwingine. Yes. Yes.
Salary, yes.
Because I told you I'm a teacher. Hatujafika huko. What is your source of my information? I am a teacher. The reason why I'm saying this, we need to remove this idea, this notion, misplaced notion that suspicion is usually based on 1 million shillings. Are you together? It can be based on some very small amounts. That's why, on the face value, this one looks abnormal, is it? And that's why you can say the transaction identified as abnormal by its nature. Unless I get a justification how this guy is going to raise the other, first now it comes to your case. What other businesses do you operate? Now I need to expand my thinking. But if he comes and tells me I'm going to be paying 3,500 from my salary, I don't need to go the other process. Are we together?